It's time for Wild About Trial, where two lawyers square off on the most interesting legal cases going on around the country today. With us, attorneys Misty, Marris, and Eric Guster. You guys ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right.
Ready to handle it.
First story out of right here in Manhattan. This man, Robert Pressman, the heir to the Barneys fortune, claims that his mistress, Anna Purcell, is trying to extort him for millions of dollars. But this is only after Purcell filed a lawsuit claiming Pressman agreed to financially take care of her, something he failed to do after she found out he was still married. Missy, what happens here?
So in this case, the mistress, Anna Purcell, she says, I had a contract with you. This contract said that you were going to take care of me financially.
The contract that she's talking about was unsigned. And in order to get a full executed contract, both parties have to agree to all the terms.
In New York, as long as you have agreed to all of what's called the essential terms of the contract, then that contract is fully enforceable in a court of law.
But
and that's the issue that's going to be addressed in this case.
That is what did not happen. He did not agree to the terms of the contract. This
Eric,
contract.
He says?
That's what litigation is about. It's he said, she said. It was unsigned because if he agreed to it, he would have actually signed the document to show that this is what he wanted to do.
She argues she had no idea he was married.
And that's why you see a lawsuit, Chris, because she's a jilted lover.
Both
they had
were
a
married.
Contractual relationship. He entered into a contract saying he would take care of her. She finds out he's married, but I thought we were engaged.
Both
and
were
then
married.
That's when things
Chris,
go south.
Both were married, and 2 words on that marriage claim: Google search. This is
No
all
way.
about the
No way.
money, Misty.
What you have here,
This is all about the
two
money.
people who got into a relationship. People get into relationships for different reasons. The fact that she moved into a house with him shows that they were going to be
$200,000 rings?
in a... Eric, if she gets a nice engagement ring and she agrees to marry him, I agree with you. If he bought her a ring and then she
was a
skipped
gold
town,
digger. Now, she was a good
that's
gold
different.
digger.
But
I'll give her that. She was a good gold digger,
moved
but
into
she
a
does
house
not
with him.
deserve another dime.
Actually, his actions show they were in a relationship together that ultimately fell apart.
Why does he have to pay her money after all these gifts and the generosity?
Because guess what, Chris? If he didn't enter into a contract, then no, she would not have a legal claim to any of his assets because you only get that when you're married. What they've really done here, they're negotiating a marriage.
They broke up, and she is sour. She has sour grapes and wants money.
There is a contract, Eric.
At the end of the day, what happens?
You settle this case. I mean, the case
settled.
definitely goes away.
All right, now to a controversial trial that just ended. Todd Kendhammer was accused of murdering his wife and staging a car accident to cover it up. Prosecutors say he beat her to death, but he says the couple was driving when a metal pipe fell off a truck and flew through the windshield, hitting her. The jury just found him guilty of first-degree intentional homicide. However, his family and children all believe he's innocent.
So, did the jury get it right here?
Absolutely got it right. This man was the worst witness anyone could have. He testified on his own behalf, which most defendants don't do.
Please state your name.
Todd Allen Kendhammer.
Misty, they never came up with a motive here.
They never came up with a motive. This was a perfect marriage. They'd been married for 25 years. Never had there been any instance of domestic abuse or anything to show that he would have one day just flipped a switch and killed his wife.
So this pipe flies through the air.
Yes.
Magically and goes through the windshield.
Goes and kills his wife. Oh my God, this is just like out of a movie. But being that this is his career, fixing auto glass, he's seen these types of incidents. So he's the perfect person to stage this type of accident to kill his wife. When people want to off their wife, they want it to be believable, and this man did a great job of doing it.
When he was testifying about that accident, you could feel the emotion in his voice. You could also see that he was somebody who was in a car accident. Have you ever been in a car accident, Chris?
He had time to act that out.
You don't really remember what happened. Everything happens so quickly.
I just talked to her and held her hand, and I told her that I loved her too, and I'd always take care of her mom.
Ultimately, what happens on appeal?
It's not going to be overturned. When you kill your wife, you deserve a life sentence, period. And he deserves his conviction.
What you're going to see is a long and onerous appeal process. You're not going to see the results of an appeal for years and years.
And he needs to stay in jail during that process.
Eric, Misty, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your insight into these cases. For more on them, you can go to Wild About Trial or our website, crimewatchdaily.com. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.